was trying to be loyal.
You don't try to be loyal. You just are. Or you're not.
I am.
Такий характер, як у нашої баби. Копія. Да.
When you are Bobby Axelrod, you don't chase information. Information flows to you. What kind? All kinds. It could be an owner of a sports team inviting him to sit in the box at an all-star game, or some leader of an African republic looking for a handout. While the rest of us are plugging away, ants, he sees the whole board. Hey.
You always said to call this number, and only this number in a circumstance like this. I understand.
This has to be an in-person conversation.
I'll tell you time and place. Hey, and thanks for the call, Constantine.
You're a good friend.
You never really know what he's doing or why. I mean, he says he's going to Morocco to check out a 7-star hotel, but then you find out he's really in Hangzhou making a web portal play.
Oh, hey, Pouch needs a minute with you.
Later. Metallica's playing one North American gig this year. Tonight, Quebec.
We going?
You're half right. You got the con, brother. Like I always say.
Fuck it up. I know.
Here he is. Hey! Here he is.
Kill 'em all, baby!
Woo-hoo! Yo, Rolex!
Hey, good to see you.
How are you?
Metallica? Holy shit, I couldn't be more psyched if you told me Jillian Barberie is gonna ride my face like American Pharaoh.
That's beautiful. I want that on my tombstone.
All yours.
Hey, where's Freddie? Not coming?
Yeah, it's latest news.
Yeah, you know what? We should leave his ass. Rule is, if a guy's flying you somewhere, he gets to show up last, step on a plane, close the door, take off, right? If you're on the plane, you don't wait.
That's the rule, but not for you guys. Never for you guys. Come on. That's not Freddie shit.
Dude, how far do I have to go not to be bothered? I'm going to catch you.
Sorry, late, man.
Freddie, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, jump on if you don't stop, okay?
I have to talk about the crossroad short. I didn't understand the play when you had me make it. Now I do. You should get out of the position.
I never do that.
It's the only way to eliminate potential conflict of interest.
There's no conflict.
Come on. It won't look good. You set the position, then jump onto the board of Yum Time.
If I made moves based on what looked good, I'm damn sure I wouldn't have this puppy right here. And I'm on lots of boards.
Those don't have contracts to dump it with Crosscode Trucking.
Mom!
The guy I talked to who traffics in the name says he's hearing whispers. The contract's going to be canceled. This opens us up to contract steering, manipulation. It opens me up.
I didn't have the board seat when we took the short position. And I don't have anything to do with the day-to-day at Yum Time or the contracts with vendors. There's no paper that says I do. So the only thing you're open to is making some money, which would make a nice change. Like your wife says, hold the fucking position until I tell you I'm done. Come on, come on.
Inside information, specifically. Where is it coming from?
Where does rain come from?
The sky, God himself. Information comes from everywhere and all at once. From guys who owe him, guys he's worked, charmed, hired, paid off for years. Sell-side traders looking to get a gold star next to their name. Disgruntled employees, execs at the company in question. An analyst covering a stock who feels underpaid. Like rain, it comes.
Sounds like it's great to the axe.
It is, but it's a zero-sum game. Kill and eat.
Oh.
I mean, don't kid yourselves.
Oh.
These guys are like kings. Someone is always coming to assassinate them.
Ready, Clint? Yeah. But you're gonna love what I just heard from this British fruit Faraday. My guy on the stock loan desk. Guess which hedge funder's got himself in a precarious short? Right for a squeeze.
If you're talking about the Axelrod, this just became my favorite round of the year. You have details?
I do.
Hit first. And talk. I want to know what stock I'm running up his ass.
It's a trucking company.
Roscoe. Right here on the course?
I'm president emeritus. I do what I want.
For me, eat those.
Fuckers.
There's nothing I could do. It's the only diamond in my hand.
You know I can still read you same as in 9th grade, right? I know when you're lying. I know when you're telling the truth.
Which is fucking right. Blow me.
Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Guys, come on. You didn't think about letting me win my plane?
Oh yeah? When we boxed in my basement, you think about letting me win?
I tried. Look, you stick your fucking jaw out every time you throw a cross. You just like sit there
Ready to
begging
cheat.
me.
Yeah, but I seem to recall beating all your asses.
So you had the ape strength.
They smell anyway.
You know, the best thing was that you always thought that you were going to win X, right? But the moment that you fell.
이도!
You know, some of us have changed. Like when we used to play this, I always used to try to shoot the moon. Back then I was reckless and, you know, I didn't nothing to lose, so I'd risk it all at the same time. But, you know, not now.
You're still reckless. Just mask it better. Still need to crush, not just win. Still need to knock me the fuck out of my own basement.
Oh, hey, take it easy. What the fuck? I mean, we used to go at each other hard all the time. Have respect. It's the kind of friendship it was. What kind of prick would he be if you took it easy now?
Yeah, I'm just pointing out that while he's telling us he doesn't shoot the moon anymore, he just shot the fucking moon on us.
Unless you can take this, which you can't.
No.
Freddy, you're the one who fucked that one up. I mean, you saw what he was up to. I mean, I caught on a little bit later, but I didn't have the cards to do anything about it, but you did. I mean, you haven't changed at all. I mean, you were just waiting for somebody to stop him like Ike,
Right.
and you were just trying to preserve your own position.
So now I'm a dick because I'm trying to win?
Yeah.
The king. Who protects his flank? My client is getting hungry. You are. It'll take an hour. In a minute. Flank.
Prime brokers, trading arms of the big banks. On paper, they're supposed to serve two functions: provide credit and execute trades. They're like loan sharks for guys too rich to use loan sharks.
Example.
They let you trade on margin. Lever up your book too, close to 3 times even these days. And when you stumble, they're there to catch you, even if it means they take a short-term loss. Why would they do that? Their business model is like a casino's. Take care of the whales.
So it's in their interest to serve him in whatever way he needs.
Right up until the whale gets beached.
Wags, Royton upgraded CXC Crossco Trucking to a strong buy.
Shit. That's bad for our short target.
They think you can hit 90.
Fuck!
Shit! Look at that email. They're recalling our shares. Pulling the fucking rug. I'm calling X. Hey, Chief. Sorry to bother you.
Royton analyst pumped it up on Crossco, target at 90.
Right when the Prime emailed to take the step back.
That can't be a coincidence.
No.
Son of a bitch. It's a short squeeze. Someone found out about her possession.
Guys on the prime broker desk.
Looser lips than my first wife after the second kid.
What do you want to do? Bleed them off?
No. We gotta hold. It's gonna pay off big time. Get the fucking prime broker on the phone right now.
Faraday, Wags, and Axe.
Gentlemen. Don't gentlemen me. We need another day on Crossco, plain and simple.
Axe, you know how important your business is to me, and ordinarily I would, but we need the shares back now.
Or you can buy it on the market.
Why don't you buy the stock for us and hold it as a courtesy?
Ordinarily, I'll take the loss for you with a smile.
Relax, but no accommodations.
This one's coming from on high.
Quincy's office?
No comment.
You are making $100 million fuck up here. You spent years becoming my main prime. You're losing me now. I'm pulling my business.
My hands are tied. If you don't make the borrow on the
Stock by opening bell tomorrow. I've been instructed to buy you in on your entire position. This isn't coming from me,
Axe.
Axe.
No, I'm on the tool.
Good.
What now?
Scour the 13 men for Crossco. Find the top 10 shareholders. Hedge funds, not institutions. I need someone I can call for these shares.
You got it.
Hey, were you in the proffer on Axelrod this morning? No, why? Who is it with? Are they signing up a cooperator? I could get a jump on the release. Find out when it's time to find out. Of course.
So what happened on the plane, man?
Oh, nothing I'm bothering you with.
Fine. I thought that Cynthia was cheating on me. Who'd I turn to?
Yeah, but
You're like, dude, I can see it in your face that this isn't some typical speed bump.
someone's trying to fuck me.
Oh, so it is just like Cynthia.
Yeah, but it's more expensive. I'm being short squeezed.
Okay.
Someone's trying to make a stock go up, and I need it to go down. If you're short a stock, you borrow someone's shares who has them, betting that the stocks are going to go down. And sometimes the stocks go up, and you have to buy in at the market price, and sometimes the stocks just keep going up.
Right.
Being squeezed on StockX?
Yeah, they're trying. And they're always trying.
This is Purple Urkel. THC level 24.3%. Woo! Connoisseur cut. You guys said something about golf? This will be beautiful out on the links.
Oh, yeah. One step closer?
Woohoo! Yeah, his life goal is to play on at least one course in every country on the planet, and then
Augusta, baby!
Gentlemen, have fun.
Guys, you go on ahead of me. I gotta make a call. I know who's squeezing me. Chuck Rhodes' goddamn father.
Augusta, I just flashed on the last time I played. Faraday's boss, Quincy.
And Rhodes Sr. in the clubhouse together drinking fucking azaleas. Crusty old bastard's coming after you. Feels like it.
So,
Big shareholders of CXC.
yeah, you found one?
Yeah, and you're not gonna like it. Ken Malvern of Vista Verde.
Alright, get with his office. Have him call me as soon as you can talk.
You're gonna make a deal with that devil. I'm gonna try.
Guard Sykes called about our exposure on Grosko.
Always looking for you. This kind of shit worries him.
You usually handle the worries.
But today you are.
My source says that Rhodes is proffering a witness against Saks Capital.
Who?
I don't know yet. I will.
Find out.
Also, I have reason to believe that Rhodes Sr. is making a play against me. Use it. Go after him. Hey, I thought you left.
I was waiting for you. Hey, you see this? Crossco's on a run. Are you concerned?
Turn that shit off. Come on, let's go.
Oh, sorry. Donna wasn't out there, and I have some AUSA quotes for your approval.
Not now.
Oh, shit's great.
What the fuck are you doing? Shit. I don't want to go to jail. Oh, that's where you're going.
Well, there might be a path to rehab. She was compromised. She wasn't paid off. But this is an attack, any way we look at it. We need to move on it right away. You do. I can handle this proffer session myself. How do you make contact?
He texts me. And he makes me tell him about every single financial case. All the big ones.
We'll run a phone number.
We call it a burner, but we'll run it. He tells me when and where to meet.
Well, this time, you're texting him. And you're telling him that you have something big. Right? You know, compromised or not, this was a personal betrayal. For all of us.
Well, we are watching shares of Costco pop this morning after unconfirmed reports from a trucking industry blog speculating of an acquisition of
course I'm watching it, Quint. Hell, I'm bathing in it. It's good to be alive, huh?
Spiros,
Look at the action on
Crosscode Trucking. What about it? Hello? Hello?
Look at this, man.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Ben's really excited you're getting to see this.
Oh, man.
That's the opening act setting up right now, and then Metallica will check.
Oh, okay.
You guys can help yourself to anything here while you wait.
Great, thank you.
Already there. Thank you. Already there. All right, I'll supervise. You guys need some supervision.
Oh, hello, ladies.
You not going hunting?
No. No, I'm here for the band. Bobby.
Elise, I'm here for the band too. You wanna pass me a water? Practically wore out my Ride the Lightning CD by the time I was 12, so this is basically my childhood dream come true. I can die after tonight.
I wore that album out too.
Yeah, okay.
Should I? No, I shouldn't. You influence me. No, because it's just too slow.
Best song.
Fade to Black.
Wrong. Creeping Death. But yours is respectable. Classic.
Well, it can't be the classic. Friends, cars, music.
New things can be fun too. Unless you're afraid of change.
Well, not very much, and they can change in an instant, but not just for the fuck of it.
Sometimes you just gotta make the change blindly and pray that it all goes well. And most of the time it does.
Or it blows up in your face.
Yeah, it can. It takes guts to make change. It's also called progress.
I think I'll stick with the classics.
At least we're ready for you.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. Who gets to decide? You wouldn't want to miss one.
I'm pretty good at spotting them.
Yeah, we'll see.
Out on the streets, that's where we'll meet. You make the night, always cross the line, tighten our belts, abuse ourselves, get in our way. We'll put you on your shelf another day, some other way. We're gonna go, but then we'll see you again. I've had enough, we've had enough. Cold in vain, she said. I knew right from the beginning that you would end up winning. I knew right from the start. You put in.
You were to talk to me?
Crosscode Trucking.
Round and round, with love, we'll find a way. Just give it time.
balls in a vice on that one, don't you?
Well, if you heard that, you must know why I'm calling.
Well, it'll be fun hearing you say it.
I need to borrow your shares to keep my short position.
What's your proposal?
8%?
8%? This must really matter to you.
Does.
Well, I'm long the stock, obviously, which is on quite a little tear, but if you're right...
And this company tanks, my position is screwed, and I'll be holding it forever, waiting for it to recover. But
You're gonna have to make it more worth my while and pad my loss in the near term.
More than 8%? Okay, 10.
25.
Fucking 5.
am I a poacher, Axelrod?
Or am I your goddamn savior? Am I a plugger, or am I the smartest guy on this phone call?
How much do you want it?
I want it. Done.
I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of telling this story. You got your borrow.
Hey, Axe?
There can be only one.
Hey, Axe? Are you alright?
Yeah, it's just bullshit. I came out here unplugged, but I can't, really unplug it. Do you mind me saying this? I just gotta get to a point where, I really fly, just feel free, let go of all that earthbound shit and just fly.
I hear you.
Free.
Yeah, you should, man. You should.
How are you doing, man?
I play. I play.
Who gets to talk to Axe?
Anyone can talk to him. But you better not waste his time, and you better not be wrong.
Excuse me a minute.
How fucked are you? Really fucked?
What do you want?
Your father is fluffing Crossco trucking stock. How much is your cut? Oh, that's right. Your inheritance is being held in a blind trust, so your financial motives are beyond reproach while in office.
If what you're telling me is true, then my cut is none.
Then the SEC will just take down your father and his Confederates.
Will take down. I mean, it's not in the system yet.
That was the end of the day by the time I got it all together with a small, trusted team. And the reason it really seems to me that you're involved is there's someone we care a fuck of a lot about on the other side getting squeezed.
Yeah, my father would never.
He did.
Did he sell yet?
No. But when he does, the block buys and his friends, the unlikely news coming at just the right time. Your father is an esteemed old bull, and he probably should have been nailed before.
Let's get to it.
A little respect. No, a lot of fucking respect. Courtesy on Axelrod. I speak first, I answer questions first, and I complete presser. And in the future, if I put you onto a case, you take it ASAP. Who's the confused dog now?
Tell me about short squeezes.
Why?
Because I want to know. Specific to Axel.
Well, no one has successfully squeezed him. I'm sure he's lost on shorts, but if he takes a big position, it's because he knows something.
So if the squeezers are winning, riding it up,
They better sell quick, because with Axe, it's going to go down at some point soon.
see you. First thing in the morning.
The only words I want to hear you say are, okay, son. And then the phone going dead.
Okay, son.
It's my dad. How are you sure?
She knows.
Oh, baby.
Hey, Dorothy. What's up, brother? Hey, I'm not in the office today, but believe me, I'm all over this thing.
Sounds like you at the end of the goddamn world. Listen, I got people asking why the hell you drifted non-compliant.
Well, we notified you as a courtesy.
I was notified because of the 1.5 large that I have with you, which may not be a lot to you, but it's a mountain to my folks.
Last time I listened to you, I slapped my name on a building for the ages. If that isn't enough, maybe the fund isn't for you. You know, you can go to many other funds and get 4% nice and fucking quiet. Go buy some T-bills. But if you want the high altitude returns, you gotta be prepared to go where he was there. Your granddaddy made his fortune in bourbon. Did he fold up shop when they passed the Volstead Act? How the fuck do you think you got to where you are today? You think you got a sweet Churchill Downs because you're a winning goddamn personality? You wanna stay, stay. You wanna pull, then tell me in the morning, but either way, get off my dick.
My source got burned, so I don't have any details.
This may be the last thing we get for a long time. It was Decker who flipped.
They have pets on.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey. You walked out on me. I kind of think I give a girl a complex.
I'm sorry. My loss. It was a work thing. How was your shop?
It was your loss.
Peace offering. What are you drinking?
Your best tequila on the rocks, 3 limes. On him.
If it's any consolation, I almost was Metallica, and I flew in especially for them and my oldest friends.
It's tragic. Why?
You don't want to hear about it.
Okay. Yeah, the road manager told me who you are. Not sure what you're worrying about. I wouldn't be.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Oh, what? How difficult your day job is.
Ludicrous, I know.
Look, I get it. But I barely have a job. And when I want to do something, I do it. When I want to go somewhere, I go. I guess I'm just lucky I do what I love.
Yeah, me too. Most of the time. And when I don't, all the choices are mine, which is the fuck thing. I think I just figured that out.
Well, this is getting tragic again. Don't go all Charles Foster Kane on me.
You know, I've never seen it. Seen Rocky 7 times. Well, it never came.
If you, of all people, have never seen Citizen Kane, you have to immediately project it on a big screen on film. That's doctor's orders. Promise me.
I promise.
I'm not into missed opportunities, just so you know.
Good. Me neither.
And I'm not down with regret, so wherever you see this night going, I'm okay with it.
You know what? If there were 2 of me, I'd go for this right now. But there's not. There's just one.
You're married?
Yeah. And it's a real thing.
Road manager didn't tell me that. I get it. That's cool. She must be a real classic.
She is.
I don't usually misread situations like this.
Don't. You didn't.
No, I know. You totally led me on. And now I'm gonna let it go. Because you made the tough choice, and that's rare. Your wife was lucky. Well, you know what? You're probably the lucky one.
True.
Don't forget it.
I like it. Okay, I like it.
Describe the setup once you left Axe Capital and hung up your own shingle.
Well, after your years of service, if you leave with the right combination of loyalty and ass-kissery, he wishes you well.
And?
He gives you a chunk of capital, seed money. And in return, you give him transparency on all your ideas.
You open the kimono, so to speak.
More like a colonoscopy. He makes bigger, faster moves on all your ideas, often rendering them useless, but then the tips start to come in and it's all worth it.
So he directs you to make trades on his behalf.
Not exactly. Just say information starts to show up.
What was he in return?
A taste. A sweet taste.
So he was an investor with you? We couldn't find any documentation on linkage.
Not exactly. There are accounts with names of holding companies, LLCs, reinsurers on them that clear to other accounts with other names.
At what point, at what exact moment did Axelrod instruct you to buy Pepsin Pharmaceuticals?
Never.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You will be prosecuted for lying in this room, Mr. Decker.
He never instructed me.
But you believe it was insider trading?
I know it was.
How? Who told you?
It was a voice on the phone.
If it wasn't Axelrod, who was it?
Well, I can't be 100% sure, but if I had to guess, it was probably Dollar Bill. Bill Stern. Which is odd, because his portfolio is in industrials and agriculture. But that is the last thing you need to know about how this all works. Because you can't know, not really. That's why, even though I opened up my own place, I could never have really done it. Been him. There's so much you have to keep in your head, balancing, weighing, deciding. You can't let anyone know all of it, maybe any of it. I mean, to be Bobby Axelrod is to keep so much in your head. Just to keep it from blowing up your brain takes Benedictine, monk-like discipline.
I'm not sure the Benedictines would dig the comparison.
We're done.
Well, we didn't get what we wanted, but we got something. Bill Stern, get the FBI on their mail. I want this motherfucker's genome mapped. That is how deep I want this to go. Find out how he got what he got on Pepsin and whatever else dirty he may do in this life. I want to put him on a rack and stretch him until he gives us X.
Constantine, my old friend.
You showed.
Of course. You said it was important, but I knew that meant total disaster.
I've been a Mundir Tel my entire career. What people thought was bedrock was really bullshit. But now everyone is going to finally see the truth. I sense that you of all people would understand. Know what to do with what I'm going to tell you.
So tell me. Hey,
Hey,
where are the guys?
after party with the band. I picked that up for you. Thought you'd like it.
Yeah, nice, thanks. Thanks, man. What the fuck's wrong?
I'm in some shit. I fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up how?
I heard your crossgo play on the runway, and I jumped on it.
Rode along with my own
I
time.
piggybacked because I figured you always know.
You stole my fucking idea. You're like Paulie Panino.
Who?
Paulie, Adrian's brother, putting the Shamrock Meeks logo on Rocky's robe. You should have asked, man. Like any friend would. If you had, we could have worked it out to get you in on this without attracting attention. Instead, you promoted me like someone at work. They don't get to be here. You do.
I know. I fucked up. I put pretty much everything into that short. And then when the stock took off, it was too late to ask you for help. And now I'm getting a margin call. Broker said I gotta make good by morning, but I can't cover it. I'm ready to puke all over myself.
How much?
How much do I owe?
Yeah, I want to know how much our friendship's worth.
I'm in the hole just a little over 210,000. I'm gonna be pretty much wiped out.
Is your brokerage? I'm sending instructions to my people to guarantee your margin.
Thanks.
We'll turn around in the morning. Stay short. Don't cover until then. You think you gotta remember this? If a short's going against you, you got to be able to withstand the pressure or it'll crush you.
You see it all so clearly.
I don't lie to myself. And I don't hold on to a loser. The moment it doesn't feel right, I let it go. Get away from it. Let's call it a night. Plane leaves at 9:30.
Thanks, man.
Now, I know you know, but that was Pete Decker today, and I'm proffering him. And that second I felt guilty and defensive, so I dissembled.
I want to put you in a position I didn't mean to. But there were 100 legitimate things you could have said, including I can't talk about it.
You're right.
Not to pile on, but your dad called me. Said he's been trying to find you for the last hour.
Yeah, he texted me 6 times. Now he has a rare ability. It's a gift almost to push my buttons.
You know the plans he had for himself when he was your age? Before the fire hit that building?
Every paper in New York calls you a slumlord. Doesn't have about a brand new political career.
Now you're it. You're the chance to create his own legend. If only you'd get into line and do what he needs you to. And if you get chewed up in the process, well, hell, it was a good try.
Just have to keep reminding myself again and again and again. He can't help himself. You know, when it comes to me.
That's right. You know, you have to remember when it comes to yourself, too. When you're raised by someone like that, your instincts, no matter how hard you fight them, sometimes fall towards self-preservation. You end up hurting those you love, too.
I'm trying.
Hey,
I just wanted to see your face, hear your voice.
here I am. How was it?
Didn't turn out how I thought. This trip's giving me a lot to think about. It'd be good to get home.
It'll be good to have you home.
You wanna go back to sleep?
No, I'll sit up with you for a bit.
And in a near-term crippling blow for Costco, its biggest and longest-running client, Young Time Bakeries, has announced it is dropping the trucking company, citing rampant driver violations and negligence as the cause.
Guys!
Analysts are predicting a major dive in the mid-size shipper stock.
Guys! Guys! Breakfast is on me!
Out on the streets, that's where we'll meet. You make the night, always cross the line. Another day, some other way. We're gonna go, but then we'll see you again. I've had enough. We've had
Epic, man.
cold in vain.
That was of all time.
I knew right from the beginning
Thanks for bringing that.
that you.
Having you here made the trip, man.
I knew right from the start you put an arrow through my heart. Round and round, what comes around goes around.
Well, I waited. You pumped the trucking company stuff. It's a bare knuckles brawl. I was just doing what... Market manipulation, insider trading, fraud. You bought it and you propped it up. I'm just goddamn glad that you haven't dumped it yet, because then it would be a slam dunk case and there would be absolutely nothing that I could do to help you. Even if my office chose not to prosecute, Easter wouldn't. And as it is, I had to give my neck to an enemy. God damn it. The SEC may be feckless, but they're not incompetent. Where's the stop?
Oh, they just made an announcement. It's cascading down. It is time to dump out.
Hold it.
Come on.
You'll hold it. No profit, nothing to entice a prosecutor, nothing fancy or flashy to sell a jury. The great Charles Rhodes won't be winning this one, and Taz and the mystery run together.
Don't you get it? Don't you understand? This wasn't about me making a few shekels. This was about me striking at our common enemy to hurt him where he lived.
I do understand. You want me to get axed because he fucked with your side piece, and then he beat you.
For both of us. And I did it because you wouldn't act. Oh, Christ. It's at 65. At least let me take a small piece.
Not even a fucking taste.
Okay. Made your point, son. I get it. It's not a game. I shouldn't have gone off piece like this. But by the time I get out with commissions, I'll be lucky to break even.
Щас як трону, то воно все впаде.
55. This is where I bought in. It's not a crime anymore. It's a sell-off.
A little more medicine.
This is goddamn ridiculous. It's a low 45. Clark, get me out of CXC, all of it. I just dumped 480,000 on this. Axelrod still made at least 15 million despite it all. Are you happy now?
Do I look fucking happy?
Will you get this son of a bitch already?
I've got a good one to show you, boss.
Hey, good trip? Whatever you did to Garth Sykes gentled him down real good. He emailed, said he's ready to soar with you, whatever the fuck that means.
Eat, move, shit, repeat.
What?
Sell everything.
Everything. What the fuck happened to you while you were gone?
5% from all our possessions. Right across the board for starters. Delever. Take it slow. Control the bleeding. Then we'll dump sector by sector, starting with telecom.
People will think,
I'm out.
so are you?
Прибирайте тут, бо людина приїде.
Яка?
А щось Вітаньки дзвонить від Віки. Може, Вікче. Іна, поприбирайте.
Окей.
Previously on Billions.
Metallica's playing one North American gig this year. Tonight, Quebec.
Suspect trading pattern on Pepsim Pharmaceuticals. Peter Decker, Quaker Ridge Financial.
At what exact moment did Axelrod instruct you to buy Pepsim Pharmaceuticals?
He never instructed me.
But you believe it was insider trading?
If I had to guess, it was probably dollar bill.
Better to see your trades for the past 90 days.
Unless you got a Wells notice with my name on it, you're not gonna see jack shit.
Get the FBI on her. I want this motherfucker's genome mapped.
Constantine, my old friend.
Show.
Of course.
I have been a Moon Diatel my entire career. What people thought was bedrock was really bullshit. Now everyone is going to finally see the truth.
Why aren't you prosecuting the investment banks and hedge funds for insider trading?
Go ask the 81 convicted felons of financial crimes currently serving time.
Don't go all Charles Foster Kane on me.
You know, I've never seen him.
You have to immediately project it on a
Kenan,
big screen on film.
засунь свої книжки туди в це і закрий.
Come off your plate. I'm sorry.
I've been doing this for 2 years around the clock.
So I came up here to unplug and I can't. I mean,
He can't, of course not.
Sell everything. Take it slow. Control the bleeding. Then we'll dump sector by sector, starting with telecom.
People think,
I'm out.
Це не моє. І це не Тань, не мамкине. Це не мої проблеми.
Hey, Tito.
Morning.
No blemishes. Hair sun 1/10 of an inch. Perfect color. It's beautiful. Double yoker. Give me the odds.
1 in 1,000, but I got 6 in a row once.
It's quintillion and one. Franchise that fucking him. Thanks, Tito.
Of course.
Hey, you want to trade?
Sure.
І що?
Jesus, Wags.
When the guy says sell everything, he gets a chance to take it back.
Fair enough. Not gonna.
You gotta say it.
I already said it. Do it smart. Do it so we don't get hurt. We do it. Once we're out of telecom, we get out of town.
Look, if the investors hear about this, they are gonna wonder what the fuck.
Well, they're not, because you're gonna call them and tell them.
Tell them what?
Tell them that we're shutting down. Give them a heads up. They can start looking elsewhere.
And next week, if you change your mind.
Well, let's just get through today. Bye.
Please tell me that this fine specimen is our line of Bobby Axelrod.
Yes, we just need to let the defection.
Double flipping against Axelrod.
How's his personal life?
Dude, it's too perfect. Dollar Bill Stern, devoted family man, Sunday school teacher.
Volunteer fireman.
Oh, I'm getting all weepy-eyed. Guess we gotta let him go.
It hasn't even been a week.
A week we got nothing.
We do have a theory.
Finally, thank you.
It's not fully worked out
But
yet.
what Dale is referring to is Bill Stern bribed the Pepsin researcher for proprietary information on a drug called kerosene. It's an enzyme they've been testing out in Iowa and genetically modifies corn so that cows can actually digest without antibiotics. It makes some shit better.
I'm sorry, but does this farm report wind up anywhere near an arrest warrant?
Well, we think that there is a nexus between Stern and the guys who ran the test. We have to displace Stern in Iowa at the
So
right
no.
time.
Don't tell him part of the story until you know the whole story.
All right.
Still doing these back records.
No, it's not.
We still keep emergency dude on your own.
Yeah, you need some.
Grandma's recipe. Signature dish of the Empire Diner.
I thought Grandma was a waitress.
She knew her way around a griddle, too. Gotta use enough cinnamon.
I'm out of a job?
All right, Ryan. Breakfast is about all I can handle.
Yeah, trust me, we need you back.
Wow. Can I take the morning off? Be back for lunch?
You got it.
Thanks. Family announcement. New boat's coming early.
The big one? Wow,
Delivery on Friday afternoon.
great. Thinking Europe, end of summer?
Mediterranean milk run? Nah.
Can we go to the Galapagos to meet Lonesome George? Lonesome George is there. Really? Oh shit.
Hey, language.
Galapagos?
Galapagos.
Love.
How much?
How about next week?
Yeah, we can. That's the thing to do right now.
Well, you know, I was just thinking. Boys will be out of school. Perfect time in their lives.
Maybe it's not the perfect time of my life. Summer at the restaurant is going to be insane.
All right, I get that. So we'll set something up so you can stay in touch. Videos, you can take trips home.
We. Did I miss us having a conversation about this somehow?
We bought the boat together. We designed it together.
Yeah.
We skip the part when we talk about when and how we're using it.
You hate this idea?
No, I don't. Because I see how much you love it. And I get why it would be a once in a lifetime for them. I'm just trying it on for a sec.
Good. Okay, do that. Then let's go. It hit me. Why work so hard if not to do what we want when we want?
I might have misheard earlier, but did you call the U.S. attorney dude?
Sorry.
Back there? I think you might have said something like, dude, it's perfect. To the U.S. attorney.
I don't think I said dude. I don't even remember saying it's perfect.
Just repeating what I heard.
I'm not doubting you. I just mean, I don't think.
You're going down, bro.
No.
27,
being
12,
funny here.
17.
Did I actually say dude? I did. I said it. The vibe at the law firm I was at before joining the bureau was serious but relaxed.
Okay, well, this is serious, but serious. Remove it from your vocabulary.
I will. Stat.
Now, I see. Who keeps a year's rent in the bank? I've never missed a payment, never been late yet. No, I don't have a guarantor. Then why show me the apartment at all? Just hold the place one more day, please. Thank you.
I could do it. Be your guarantor.
Don't listen to my calls.
Don't leave your door open.
How is the... Look, thanks, but I wouldn't take your parents' money even if it wasn't against the rules here.
You're not taking anything if you don't default. You gonna default?
No.
You could think about it. We could ask for a waiver or something. And it's my money. They gave it to me when I turned 25.
Mieszkanie zawiecie. Ja popróbuję.
I was watching videos of base jumpers in Yosemite. He just was utterly free. I want to feel what that's like just once in my life. Like it was on the fucking ground.
Didn't that guy die?
I wanted to.
I gotta go.
Come on, play hooky with me.
I can't. I'm handling lunch. And I gotta make arrangements for the restaurant. I can't just disappear.
You sure you're ready to do this? I didn't mean to surprise you.
Yeah, you did. Or you wouldn't have. You don't get carried away. But I know you wanted it to be a good surprise. And it is. Once I started getting used to it. But I do still have to go set up for it.
Okay. So, I'll amuse myself.
No. Just don't go jumping off any cliffs.
No. Maybe I'll watch a movie.
Glorious Bastards again?
No. I've never seen Citizen Kane. Projected the way you're supposed to.
I don't know. This whole thing is weird.
So what do we got on the researchers?
Clayton Grunwald, farmer, agricultural scientist for Pepsim for 20 years. One income household, about 70K, no travel records, no trace of Stern in Iowa, but I don't buy a relationship like this blooming via phone. Maybe a conference somewhere? Neutral territory?
Nothing. Then Iowa, Stern covered his tracks. Then Fly paid over in cash.
Maybe we pay the farmer a visit.
Well, with nothing there, we gotta come heavy, otherwise the guy says jack shit or he just lawyers up.
All right. What do cheap guys do?
Don't look at me. I treat my queen very well.
They go Dutch. Every fucking time.
Just to be clear, we're frozen?
We're not buying, for now.
Not Cargill. Don't fuck me like that. It's a Hondo Havlicek. Can't miss.
It is bad timing, I know, but keep on liquidating.
We were up north of the timber line. Why are we bailing?
We're not bailing. We're pruning, slowly. so we don't scare the market. And keep this on the fucking DL. We need to be deliberate and delicate about this, bonsai artists.
Since when do we do delicate?
Since now.
Do we know how long?
As long as he wants, Carly.
I gotta say, I'm not feeling the strategy.
Then it's a good thing your feelings aren't a fucking priority. Thank you for your time.
Dave, I need you to do something for me.
Yes, sir.
Somewhere between sir and dude, okay?
Yeah.
I need you to find a woman named Martina Slovis. S-L-O-V-I-S. She used to live in Cobble Hill. Dropped out of Brooklyn Law. And this is only for me. Got it?
Yeah,
Ты тупый.
Я?
Нет.
Я умный, да?
We got it. We ran down everything this guy ever signed or signed up for. On April 25th, William Stern's silver elite card was logged into the downtown Marriott in Des Moines, Iowa. He paid cash for the hotel room, but couldn't turn down the reward points.
Every man is a junkie for something. Find it, find him, and you did. Excellent.
Here's our researcher, Clayton Grunwald. We're heading to Iowa to jump him. You gonna have an affidavit in your hands by Friday?
Yeah. Christ.
Hello, Chuck.
I'm sorry, we had a sit-down scheduled.
Can we talk?
It's okay. You want him here? What have I got to hide?
Is it true you've launched a full-scale investigation of Axe Capital?
I'm not going to answer that, and you know it.
You have heard the rumors that Axe Capital is shuttering. The word is they're pulling their positions.
Hey, Demanda, my office just charged 17 people in a massive heroin conspiracy in Rockland County, sent a corrupt mayor to prison, and indicted a serial killer. Incredible stories I bet the American people are dying to read about.
Hey, quit pulling positions. You knew about this?
No. Get Zach out of color hedgy friends. Find out if he's really closing down.
You got it.
Hey, babe.
Hey. Which one of us has softball duty tonight?
It's your turn, I thought.
Right. Sorry. So much bullshit I'm dealing with here, I lost track. How about you? How are things?
At work?
Yeah, wherever.
Everything's great.
Great.
I'm about to start a session. I'll call you back, okay? He's still not back.
This is not good.
Well, we've been here before.
No, we actually haven't. He wants me to tell our top investors we're winding down.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this isn't burnout. This isn't I gotta go play the Scotch courses or run away for a week to basketball fantasy camp. This is some kind of bullshit midlife meltdown.
Whatever it is, it's not bullshit. For most of human history, we all would have been dead by now. We get to this age and we think, the fuck am I still doing here? It's disorienting.
See, that's what he needs. Some of that black magic. Go talk to him.
No, it's only been a few days. He's still processing it himself. What do the PMs know?
But I need them to close down the positions, not stampede the fuck out of the corral. But they're instinctive creatures, and without knowing exactly why they feel antsy, which leads them to feeling restless, which leads to motherfucking anarchy if we don't rein it in. What do I do about the investors?
Have Axe talk to them. Himself. Make it real for him.
Fun is frozen. Axe AWOL, and a couple of junior traders just had a 3-hour lunch at the farm.
Quick work.
Just a couple texts. People are talking.
Yeah, because you know how to get them talking. Don't pour them out of yourself. We should get surveillance up on us.
I already told the FBI to be standing by in anticipation of your order. I'll confirm.
The hell is his strategy? He knows we're not going to give up the hunt just because he closes.
Maybe he wants to quit while he's ahead.
No one quits while they're ahead. This isn't France, it's America. We think noblesse oblige is a new entree at Olive Garden.
You know, there's a book that could help you with that.
Sarno? It didn't.
You have to actually read it for it to help.
I'm not supposed to just shove it up my ass. How solid is your Iowa linkage?
Solid. But he has to talk for it to pay off. Come on.
I'm tagging along.
Look. A lot of firepower for one farmer.
Research scientist.
So, why do you have to go?
Excuse me?
I don't want to be out of line. But at some point, you might want to consider recusing yourself from this case. The conflict of interest is eventually, it's going to be an issue. So.
Well, as long as you don't want to be out of line. Make sure it's an aisle seat.
How many times you seen it? This will be my first. Oh my God, you're in for such a treat.
You know, Mr. Bernstein, if I hadn't been very rich, I might have been a really great man.
Wags, man, what are you doing here?
Apologies for violating the restraining order and entering Xanadu. But I got a pile of documents for you to sign.
Barry, clear the booth. Go swimming or something.
You either appoint an independent custodian to handle the final audits, or
You give those to the accountants or the lawyers. You handle the investors.
well, you and I both know there are certain ones who deserve a sit down with you.
This is why you're here?
Alex Collins, first person to put 10 mil into the fund.
Jesus, when did you become such a hoarder?
Francis Kingsley, Buchanan University.
I get the point.
And finally, Raul Gomez, New York City Police Pension Fund.
Shit. Gomez was a game changer. He was the first real player who saw what we knew we had. What a great day that was.
There was a reason for all of this, a professional one. You know I am the one guy you can tell. It'll help me to backstop. If there was...
Thanks for coming.
You're gonna make those calls.
Yeah, I did the first time. Okay, basketball. You want basketball? Yeah. Good for you. Okay, let's turn it through. Runs out, we go home. Okay? I'm gonna be over here to cheer at the start. Okay?
Okay.
No. Take a turn. One plate, please. Keep the change. FBI across the way. About 30 seconds. Clock. I thought there was something about that guy. I couldn't be sure, but it felt wrong. They're getting desperate. Or they're getting closer. We're disappearing for a while. Family trip. Yeah. Good timing. You trust the guys between you and Denker? Sure. So it's hard to know how a guy will react once he's getting his fingernails torn out. Anybody can vouch for that. And a guy. We're all made of the same thing. nerve, sinew, levers, pulleys. When someone's opened up, same thing always happens, eventually. You freak me out sometimes.
That was the cop. I know.
Hey there, Mr. Nice. Stop that. He'll lick you in about 2 seconds.
Mr. Nice, huh? Love the name. What is it?
Purebred mutt.
Leo? Oh, sure, pretty dog. Huh? Yeah, beautiful. No, looks like he's got a little shepherd. Chuck Rhodes, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York.
Wait, Grunwald.
You mind inviting us up to the house?
Special Agent Terry McHugh, FBI.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Met Bill at a conference a few years ago. Liked him right away. His father was a farmer, so we had a lot in common. He knows what it's like to wake with the sun, tend the animals, live off what you raise.
His father was a shoe salesman in Philadelphia.
Well, he talked like a farmer. Knew his stuff. We became friends and,
He helped you out.
yeah, he did. He helped us out.
He showed real kindness to our family.
We just closed out Christina's college fund to pay her medical bills. He offered to take care of the surgeries. The best doctors, private air ambulance. He even found us the CF support group.
We figured God had decided to send us a miracle.
So you gave me the information.
Yeah. Yes. It just kind of slipped out. I was talking to a friend. It didn't seem like such a big deal. I mean, I realized I had a duty to the company, but I figured, how much difference could it make?
About $89 million worth, Clayton.
Shit.
I'm sorry, should he have a lawyer for this part?
Well, if you would like a lawyer, Kelly, then yes. You can call one.
Okay.
And then we can arrest your husband and finish this as an interrogation.
I don't.
See, right now, this seems like sort of a friendly conversation, but it's not really. Because we all know that it could turn hard in a different direction. And there's days that I would push it there, but I like it out here. And the two of you. So give me what I need to arrest who I really need to arrest. And I will do everything I can to make sure that Clayton's around for Christina's high school graduation.
Ага. Не можу я за это.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
So this states that on October 27th, you gave William Stern the confidential results of the Pepsin GMO Carosene crime trial a full 24 hours before it was made public.
Yes, sir.
I need your signature. I'll be in touch in a few weeks about your arraignment. Contact a lawyer before you come. We're going to be appointed for you.
Wait, you said that if we cooperated, that Clayton wouldn't go to jail.
I said that I would do everything I could to help. You will be entering into a deferred prosecution agreement.
I would have called our lawyer if you'd made that clear. Christina needs us. She needs both of us here. You have no idea how hard this has been on our family. I can't do this all by myself.
You crushed him. You destroyed him. Oh, wanna grab a bite?
No, thank you.
I got some stuff to take care of in Denver with the governor.
Right, because I owe.
Yeah.
Barry, hold it. How's the wind down going?
It's going.
I need to know everything's dumped before I get on that boat.
We'll be out of telecom by tomorrow, and we'll have already started offloading tech. By the third day of not buying, the street is gonna think you're crazy. I might add.
I can live with that. Let them think what they want to think. Okay, bye.
More hot sauce. Thanks.
Hey, line.
Delunda, hey. Didn't know this was your beat.
Yeah, I live right up the street, Cobble Hill.
Thanks.
Fine dining, U.S. attorney style.
Yeah, not really a lot of options out here.
I'll show you sometime. Brooklyn's Paris now, if you know where to look. But this is a strange land to you, right? You're from the Upper West? What a shitty commute. The Eastern District, no less? I mean, that's like getting traded from the past to the Titans.
Okay, we're done.
No, just starting. So you got your big case yanked? Friend at Davis Polk said you interviewed there last week. You unhappy working on it, Chuck?
I have nothing but the utmost respect for the U.S. attorneys.
I'm writing a piece on the exodus of assistant U.S. attorneys into the private sector. Right now, you're my lead. Now,
Would you fuck me by writing this story? There's not an AUSA in the world who'll take your call.
Look, I don't want to print it. I'm working on a better Chuck Rhodes story, one that doesn't involve you. Just having problems nailing down a background source. Maybe you'd be willing to help me out?
What kind of story?
Let's take a seat.
That was brutal.
Yeah, because I'm awesome. I should suck at bar sports because I was always studying.
Yeah, but apparently you don't suck at anything.
Haven't even seen what I'm best at yet.
Snapchat me.
Where's Turkey? Is she up at your hotel room or? Oh.
Fuck.
I'm a little tipsy.
Me too. Come on, isn't it really that obvious? It's casual. I thought you were doing a good job of keeping things professional.
Oh, absolutely, you are. But she also told me you were really good in bed.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Come here, girl. You want to sit down? Nah.
I can get you a drink.
Thought I'd just head out. You?
Yeah, yes. Me also. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, there. Fantastic at you guys.
Jacket.
Where's my freaking phone, dude? Bro, where's my phone? Okay, what's it up?
You still here?
Wow. Guess neither of you are cuddlers, huh? Just knock it out
move on, okay?
Шкода є
Not what I was
подушку.
picturing.
І не
You know,
то, що з під
picturing
ніг.
it, not picture things. I wasn't even. Yep, was definitely not. Excuse me, hi. Can I get one more?
Спасибо за сопляки.
What?
I was thinking about your offer to guarantee my lease. Couldn't happen at the office. Regs. It feels weird anyway. I'm keeping my old apartment.
Why weird?
I don't want to feel beholden to you.
I loan my friends money all the time. And this isn't even a loan that I'm offering. It's a signature. And I've forgotten it already.
Only people with money forget about money. Thanks.
No rush.
I got it.
Thought you always went Dutch.
Next time you can pay. Maybe at Luger's after you sign a 7-figure deal with Sullivan Cromwell.
What's that mean?
You're brilliant. Top of your class, Stanford Law. You're gonna put in your 5 years, and then you're gonna defect to the other side. Start defending the same rich jerk-offs you're locking up now. Not a judgment, just the truth of our world.
Not my world. I am an Aquarius on a trust fund. No, I am riding this job all the way to higher office.
Okay, Senator Sacker.
That's the first step.
To what, Governor? Oh, Madam Secretary. Wait, POTUS?
Not confirming. Not denying.
Nobody plans that at your age.
Nobody who gets there doesn't. What do you think Clinton saved that picture with Kennedy by accident?
Okay. Okay, your administration.
Way down the road. But modeling it on Roosevelt.
FDR.
Teddy. Solid economic policy, progressive. You know, I can forgive his flaws because just like every one of us, he was a product of his time. Plus, he wrote one of my favorite books.
Rough Riders.
That one's fine. I'm talking the Naval War of 1812.
Also good.
Should probably head back to my room. At 4 a.m. wake up.
I gotta wait for the check. And then I'll go.
Oh, if your game stays tight, I'll keep you in mind for Attorney General.
Ти доігрався.
Hey, baby. Chuck?
I'm outside a club again. I don't know how I ended up here.
Що ти надієшся, ти?
I feel so out of control, Wendy.
You wanna go inside?
Oh, fuck yes.
Me too. Take me with you.
Hold on, okay?
here for a while.
Ooh. Alright. Result is discontinued.
Yeah, get that. 3 fucking days of this bullshit. I'm gonna murder someone.
Yeah, well, this continues. Fuck it. You and I set up shop. I got the contacts, the ideas, the killer instinct. You're not just a solid earner. You know what else you are? Results oriented.
Sitting right here, dick.
Oh. I figured you want to go off on your own.
I don't save any money. Fucking Hamptons rental, Europe, shoes, a closet of shoes. I have $250,000 for fucking shoes.
We doing this?
Get in on the action. I'm taking odds.
I got 200 says he can make it.
I got 5 says he doesn't.
How are the troops holding up?
Like we're on a fucking Higgins boat, heading straight for Omaha Beach.
Where is he?
You know as much as I do. Dealbreaker had a blind item about it. Says it's temporary insanity.
Don't say anything about temporary.
We all know he's not insane. We gotta just enjoy the break. This can be useful. Remind us why we love what we do.
I love what I make. Or used to.
Sure. Money's a big part of it. You remember the first year you pulled down 7 figures?
Yeah, of course.
What'd you do with it? Spend it on yourself? Buy something for your families?
Bought my mom a washing machine.
What the fuck?
She was doing laundry by hand. It's hard on the joints.
Yeah, so you buy her a house with a maid, not an appliance from Sears, you cheap fuck.
What about you, Pouch?
I put it all into retirement.
Oh, shit.
And I staked a couple of fighters, which was a mistake.
Yeah, well, I got a quick 5K you can make if you got the stomach for it.
Behold the hand of the king.
Descends to walk among the rabble.
Hey, Wax, 2 of my kids just got hired at Morgan Capital.
Funny you're complaining to me, considering they're your kids.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's time! Final bets in, everyone! Oh,
Couple more days I'll be fucking mortal philosophy.
I think it's time for one of your off-site team building exercises.
No, bitches! Saddle up. Body sushi at the strip joint. On me.
Ти Віку не хочеш побачити, Сашко?
Hi. I was hoping you'd come by. Come on in.
Thanks. So how's the restaurant?
Oh, you gotta come for dinner. Lou will treat you to a tasting menu. Bring the family. Or, you know, maybe just the kids.
This isn't fun. For any of us. You trust me on that, right?
Of course. So where's the man? Screening room. Okay.
We're gonna move on Bill Stern by end of next week. Already laying the groundwork. This is delicious. Yours? Mm-hmm. My brother owns a rival cart right next door. Same Ganesh, 50 cents cheaper. You do? No. My God, I'm loyal.
Yeah? Dale?
Mr. Rhodes, your wife's here.
What? Where?
Axelrod's house. Entered about 2 minutes ago.
Axelrod's wife there too?
far as I've gotten. Barry, can you hit the lights, please? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for not making me go all the way to Scotland this time.
That was your decision.
You didn't leave me a choice.
There's always a choice.
So, last time it took what? 5 days? 72 holes a day. Then you broke 80 and could finally see the market. What's it gonna take this time?
This isn't that. It's different.
Any idea what they're doing in there, Dale?
Sorry, sir, I can't tell.
Can you get a closer look?
No. No, I can't, sir. The risk of compromises.
Okay, thanks, Dale. Thank you. Stand by, keep me posted minute by minute, yeah?
Okay.
I think it's time to get a wire up on Axelrod. Maybe some video, too.
You'll sign the warrant applications?
Of course.
Yeah, why don't we, order some drones while we're at it?
Great idea.
Gonna be tough, boss. Axelrod has round-the-clock security. Rumors they do random bug sweeps. Since Dale's been on, we've never seen the house empty once.
What's your point, Brian?
I know this is a touchy subject, but for your own sake, this brings us back to the subject of recusal. I think you should reconsider.
And I think that you should stop fucking now.
Still nothing. No movement. She's still in there.
Next week? New York's arriving this afternoon. Most beautiful boat you have ever seen. Designed every inch of it ourselves. Last year we went to visit it at the shipyard in Estonia. And the sailed down to the Galapagos, Buenos Aires, who knows where else, everywhere. When I was out there, I just had this feeling, it was so brief, that there was some other kind of life I could be living.
In each of us, there is another self we do not know.
What's your other self?
Professional soccer player. Oh, no. You know, my first dream was famous Broadway dancer.
You got the legs for it.
Look, if you want to do this, go ahead. But don't just slide into it. Make a decision.
Yeah.
And tell your people. Don't make wags do it. You owe them that respect. Little problem.
How little?
Well, an FJ article is about to drop by Michael Amanda. It's not flattering.
Alright, what does it say?
Well,
Oh, for Christ's sake, rip the Band-Aid off, come on.
it says that you're investigating X Capital.
And how is that a problem? Of course that was gonna leak.
Well, it also says that you're hesitating on pulling the trigger because of a family conflict.
Uh-huh.
Like preferential treatment, because your wife works there.
Yes, I got it. Thank you. How was it sourced?
Someone inside the office, senior official highly placed,
How do you know it's a senior official?
because it quotes a senior official familiar with the matter.
Okay, I see. Very good. Thank you.
Can't say that I'm happy right now, but I do want to thank you for meeting with me in person.
Of course. Taking on the police fund as a client was one of the proudest moments of my life. You know, Lara comes from 3 generations of cops. Her grandpa walked the beat out of...
Bushwick. Of course I know.
I deeply appreciate you taking the flyer on this bet, Dev. When no one else would.
You were a cocky prick with terrible table manners, but I knew there was something. I didn't keep my money at Axe Cap because I like you. If you pull up stakes, you're handing me a $1.5 billion problem.
Time comes, I'll find you another fund.
Like who, Range One?
Yeah, for example, solid returns, smart guys. Over leveraged though.
Then PKZ.
No way. You have no idea how to manage risk. None. No fucking clue how to short. Bear market, you're paying 2% underperformed Vanguard.
So you start to see problem?
And a fund's not that different from picking a stock. I'll find you a winner.
Here you go, guys.
First solar, late July